Hey, it's Lara here, and in today's video we are going to be sharing with you so many free things to do in San Francisco. I have a huge passion for travel, and especially for travel on a budget. We've just got back from a road trip around America. I think it's our fourth one perhaps. We've got 2 little children and we did it all on a budget, so I thought it'd be a really good idea to show you guys how many free things there were to do in San Francisco. So I hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get on with it. So first of all, it has to be the Palace of Fine Arts. This is just the most beautiful structure. It's 100 years old and it's just stunning. They have weddings here. You may have seen the film 5 Year Engagement was set here. It's just so beautiful. Of course, it is free to stroll around, and if the weather's nice, you are seriously in for a treat. And next up is Ghirardelli Square. So this has actually been redeveloped quite a lot since we last came here, but there's lots to do for children. It's a really kind of safe feeling area. It's really well developed. It's got some cool things for children to have a look around, and of course lots of fun to have around the area. So the children absolutely love this place. Especially for us is the Ghirardelli store. This is a treat. We go here each time. They give you a free chocolate and it's just amazing to look around all the chocolate. Next up is the walk along from Ghirardelli Square over to the Golden Gate Bridge Park. There are so many sights to see. You've got Alcatraz, you've got the museum. Just seeing the sights is a great way to walk around and see the best of San Francisco. Along this walk you will come to our next free thing to do, and is the farmers market, which is along Fort Mason. It's on every Friday, and I just love nothing more than wandering around a farmers market and tasting the freshest seasonal produce. It's a great way to just experience the local life and get involved. Next up, you will see there are so many of these exercise areas around San Francisco. This is just 2 along Marina Boulevard, and they're just really cool. You can just use them whenever you like, and of course that backdrop is just sensational. The boys really love getting involved in this, and Stu was saying that we should have more things like this in England because people would be much more likely to do exercise if it was just there and free. You also get to walk along the Marina Boulevard, which is just lined with stunning 1930s homes. Next up is Crissy Beach. This is a great photo opportunity. Look at that backdrop. You've got Golden Gate Bridge there looking stunning, and it's a great place for children and dogs and just to have a little bit of a play and a free day out on the beach. Next up is one of my favourite things that we discovered. It's the NorCal Car Meet, and they meet at Fishermans Wharf on the first Sunday of every month. I wish I got more footage, but it's just a spectacle to go along and have a look at these amazing cars. So while you're in Fishermans Wharf, this is my next free thing to do. This is just something that you can spend the afternoon. It's a really child-friendly place to be in San Francisco. There's heaps of restaurants. There's great things to look at. There's lots of stores if you want to spend money, things like ice cream shops and donuts. You also have the Alcatraz Landing and Pier 39, which is pretty iconic. It's just really touristy and lots to do there, but you can just while away the afternoon in the afternoon sun. There's a carousel, there's lots of treats to buy in the shops if you did want to spend money, and of course the special guests, the sea lions that live on Pier 39. They are so loud and so smelly, but they're great to see and of course get pictures. There's also a really great bakery, Boudin Bakery I think it's called. They make animals and shapes out of the bread. It's really cool to watch. Okay, my next one is gonna need some comfortable shoes for. This is Lombard Street, which is the world's most crooked street. It's so steep, as you can see. The children actually walked up it. Well, George was in the pram on and off, but they did really well. And once you get to the top, the views are so cool. You can see all the way down to Parliament Hill and all the way out to the other bridge as well. Of course, there are some extra little sights to see while you're there. There's plenty of modes of transport around this area. So there are the go-cars you can hire. There's also segways and these cool vans, which we saw quite a lot of. You also have the trams and everything going around the area if you want to jump on and off one of them. Okay, so next is Haight Ashbury, and this is just a really cool place to just take in the sights and have a coffee if you can and just enjoy the atmosphere. It's a real hodgepodge of super cool cafes. You can go for an ice cream sample, just go there and take it all in, the music, the smells. Yeah, it's a great place to go, and it's a really, really nice place to grab a coffee. Okay, next place I'm going to tell you about is Golden Gate Park. This really only touches the surface. There is just so much to do in this great park. We really loved the Japanese tea gardens last time we went here, but we didn't manage to fit that in this time. But it's definitely a great place to take children if you want them to burn off some energy, or just, you know, have some time to themselves to be able to do what they want to do. There's an aquarium, there's a merry-go-round. There's just so much there. You could spend the entire day there. There's lots of parks around San Francisco, so I'm sure if you just walk, you will find one. There's so many around the city. Next up is going to be downtown, and this is actually my final thing for this free guide. The architecture, especially in the financial district, is absolutely stunning. You could just wander around here and take in things like the Bank of America, or Bank of California, sorry. There are just so many amazing buildings. There's so much more I could share with you guys, but I really hope this has helped you realize how much you can do for free in San Francisco. It's definitely our favorite place in California. We got engaged here, so I absolutely just love coming back here. It's just so diverse. Each district blends seamlessly into the next. From one minute you're in Japantown, then you're in Italy. It's just amazing. So I really hope you like this video, guys. There's so much more to see, like Chinatown and Sausalito, Painted Ladies, but I hope this gives you an idea. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. I will see you in my next one.